Today we're unlocking the hidden story behind a true American classic, the USA Abraham Lincoln Memorial 1 cent. This isn't just a penny, it's a copper-era treasure, a tangible connection to America's past, and a coin that continues to captivate collectors worldwide. From its iconic Lincoln portrait to the powerful D mint mark and no mint mark struck at the Denver Mint, this small coin carries big history, timeless artistry, and serious collector appeal. So stay with us, because what looks ordinary at first glance may actually be a prized treasure hiding in plain sight. Let's dive in. Let's get started. First up in the United States Abraham Lincoln Memorial 1 cent from 1964. D stands as a fascinating and deeply admired piece in American numismatics, captivating enthusiasts with its blend of history, symbolism, and enduring popularity. Struck at the Denver Mint and bearing the proud D mint mark, this coin represents far more than everyday pocket change. It is a prized treasure for collectors who appreciate classic U.S. coinage. While millions were produced, the 1964 D Lincoln Memorial cent continues to command attention in today's market due to its historical context, iconic design, and the growing demand for high-grade examples. For many collectors, owning this coin is like holding a small but powerful fragment of American history. Minted during a transformative period in the mid-20th century, the 1964 D Lincoln Memorial cent emerged at a time when the United States was experiencing social change, economic growth, and cultural evolution. This coin belongs to the Lincoln Memorial cent series, introduced in 1959 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Produced at the Denver Mint, the 1964 D issue reflects America's continued respect for Lincoln's legacy as a unifying figure and champion of freedom. As a tangible connection to the past, this coin links collectors directly to an era marked by optimism, progress, and reverence for national ideals. Within the broader Lincoln Memorial cent series, 1959 to 2008, the 1964 D issue holds a special place due to its copper composition and classic mid-century production quality. Struck before the major composition changes of later decades, this coin contains 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, giving it a rich, warm tone that collectors find especially appealing. The Denver Mint's massive output ensured widespread circulation, yet it also created subtle variations that now intrigue specialists. As part of a long-running and beloved series, the 1964 D cent represents continuity, tradition, and the enduring appeal of Lincoln's image in American coinage. The design of the 1964 D Lincoln Memorial 1 cent is instantly recognizable and artistically significant. The obverse features Victor D. Brenner's timeless portrait of Abraham Lincoln, showcasing sharp detail in the hair, facial features, and coat when found in uncirculated condition. The reverse depicts the Lincoln Memorial with remarkable architectural precision, most notably the tiny seated statue of Lincoln visible between the central columns. Measuring 19.05 millimeters in diameter and weighing 3.11 grams, the coin's proportions and copper luster enhance its visual charm. The D mint mark below the date adds an extra layer of identity and desirability for collectors assembling complete mint sets. What truly elevates the 1964 D cent is its visual appeal in high-grade red, RD condition, where the original mint luster remains vibrant and untouched. Collectors are especially drawn to examples with strong strikes and minimal contact marks, as these coins radiate a brilliant copper glow. While not known for a single headline-grabbing variety, the issue does feature repunched mint marks, RPMs, and minor doubled die characteristics that add intrigue. These subtle varieties transform an otherwise common coin into a captivating find, rewarding careful inspection and expert knowledge. Although the mintage of the 1964 D Lincoln Memorial cent was extraordinarily high, true rarity emerges in pristine, gem-quality condition. Coins that have survived decades of circulation without wear, spots, or dulling are surprisingly scarce. Uncirculated examples graded MS66 or higher are particularly challenging to locate, and fully read specimens become exponentially rarer as the grade increases. This condition sensitivity fuels collector demand, as enthusiasts compete for the finest known examples, proving that scarcity is often defined not by mintage alone, but by survival in exceptional condition. In today's numismatic market, the value of a 1964 D Lincoln Memorial cent varies widely based on grade, color designation, and variety. Circulated examples typically trade near face value, but uncirculated red specimens can command $5 to $20 in MS65RD, while higher-end pieces graded MS67RD have realized prices ranging from $150 to $400, with exceptional coins occasionally approaching $800 to $1,000 in competitive auctions. Factors such as historical importance, eye appeal, and certified grading continue to support steady appreciation, especially as collectors focus on top population registry sets. For collectors seeking the 1964 D cent, prioritizing certified, high-grade examples is key to long-term satisfaction and value retention. Always inspect coins for full red color, sharp details, and minimal surface distractions, and consider professional grading for standout pieces. Purchasing from reputable dealers, major auctions, or trusted numismatic platforms helps ensure authenticity and quality. Proper storage, using airtight holders or slabs and avoiding direct handling, preserves the coin's luster and prevents environmental damage. Engaging with collector communities and staying informed about market trends can also uncover overlooked varieties and opportunities. In conclusion, the United States Abraham Lincoln Memorial 1 cent from 1964 D is a compelling blend of history, artistry, and condition-based rarity that continues to captivate numismatic enthusiasts worldwide. As a tangible connection to the past, it embodies America's respect for Abraham Lincoln while showcasing the craftsmanship of mid-century U.S. minting. Whether pursued for its iconic design, copper beauty, or investment potential in top grades, this coin remains a prized treasure and a rewarding addition to any collection. For collectors who value enduring appeal and historical significance, the 1964 D. Lincoln Memorial cent stands as a timeless and meaningful pursuit point, one of the most compelling reasons collectors remain deeply attached to the 1964 D. Lincoln Memorial 1 cent is its place within the legendary pre-1982 copper era of U.S. coinage. Struck at a time when cents were still composed primarily of copper, this coin represents a material and aesthetic quality that many believe modern coinage can no longer replicate. The rich weight, solid feel, and warm reddish glow give the 1964 D cent an unmistakable presence that instantly sets it apart. For enthusiasts, this coin is not merely collectible. It is a symbol of a bygone era when American coins carried intrinsic substance along with historical meaning. The Denver Mint has long been admired for producing coins with strong strikes and consistent quality, and the 1964 D. Lincoln Memorial cent is no exception. Many high-grade examples exhibit sharply defined lettering, crisp memorial columns, and excellent overall detail, making them especially attractive to discerning collectors. The clarity of the D mint mark further enhances its identity and appeal. When preserved in uncirculated condition, these coins showcase the Denver Mint's craftsmanship at its finest, reinforcing why collectors often seek out D-Mint issues when assembling premium Lincoln cent collections. In the world of certified coin collecting, the 1964 D. Lincoln Memorial cent plays a crucial role in registry sets, where collectors compete to assemble the highest graded examples of each issue. Even a single-point difference in grade can dramatically affect desirability and value, turning this seemingly modest coin into a fiercely contested prize. Fully red specimens with exceptional eye appeal are especially coveted, as they can elevate an entire set's ranking. This competitive aspect continues to drive demand and ensures that top-quality 1964 D cents remain in the spotlight year after year. Another remarkable strength of the 1964 D. Lincoln Memorial cent is its ability to attract collectors across generations and experience levels. Beginners appreciate its affordability and historical narrative, while seasoned numismatists admire the challenge of finding flawless examples. International collectors are also drawn to it as an iconic representation of American coinage and Abraham Lincoln's global legacy. This wide-ranging appeal keeps the coin relevant and actively traded, reinforcing its reputation as a cornerstone issue that never loses its charm or collector interest. Looking ahead, the future outlook for the 1964 D. Lincoln Memorial 1 cent remains steadily positive, particularly for coins in superior condition. As time passes, pristine examples become increasingly scarce, naturally strengthening their position in the market. Next up in the United States, Abraham Lincoln Memorial 1 cent from 1963, D stands as a fascinating and deeply respected piece within American numismatics, captivating enthusiasts with its rich history, timeless design, and enduring market appeal. Struck during a pivotal era of the 20th century, this coin has earned its reputation as a prized treasure among collectors who appreciate both historical depth and classic artistry. With the D Mint mark, indicating its production at the Denver Mint, the 1963 D. Lincoln Memorial Cent continues to attract strong interest, particularly from those seeking high-quality examples that represent a tangible connection to America's past and its evolving coinage tradition. The 1963 D. Lincoln Memorial 1 cent was minted during a period of profound national significance in the United States. Issued as part of the Lincoln Memorial Cent series introduced in 1959, the coin honored the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth while reflecting the nation's respect for one of its most influential presidents. Produced at the Denver Mint, this cent circulated widely at a time when America was experiencing major cultural, political, and social change. As such, the coin serves not only as everyday currency of its era, but also as a lasting symbol of stability, leadership, and historical continuity during the early 1960s. Within the broader Lincoln Memorial Cent series, 1959 to 2008, the 1963 D issue occupies an important position due to its solid mintage figures and consistent quality. While not the lowest mintage coin of the series, it represents a year in which demand for coinage remained strong, resulting in extensive circulation. Collectors value this cent as a representative issue of the early memorial years, bridging the optimism of the late 1950s with the transformative events that would soon reshape the nation. Its place in the series enhances its appeal as a cornerstone coin for both beginners and seasoned numismatists. The obverse of the 1963 D. Lincoln Memorial 1 cent features the iconic right-facing portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, originally designed by Victor David Brenner. Lincoln's dignified expression, sharp facial detail, and balanced inscriptions, "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the date 1963, give the coin a timeless elegance. In high-grade or uncirculated condition, the obverse displays crisp lines, strong luster, and well-defined lettering, all of which significantly enhance its visual appeal and desirability among collectors who prize sharp strikes and original surfaces. On the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial stands prominently at the center, a design that was groundbreaking when first introduced. The memorial's columns are finely detailed, and with close inspection, a small seated statue of Lincoln can be seen within the structure, an artistic achievement that continues to impress collectors. Flanked by United States of America and 1 cent, with E pluribus unum above, the reverse design symbolizes national unity and remembrance. The presence of the D Mint mark beneath the date on the obverse further distinguishes this coin and adds to its collectible identity. The 1963 D. Lincoln Memorial 1 cent is composed of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, giving it the warm reddish tone that collectors often favor over later copper-plated zinc issues. It weighs 3.11 grams and measures 19 millimeters in diameter, consistent with other cents of the era. Coins preserved in uncirculated condition often exhibit vibrant red or red-brown coloration, which greatly increases their appeal and market value. These physical characteristics contribute to the coin's enduring charm and classic feel. Although the 1963 D cent was produced in large numbers, true rarity emerges when condition is taken into account. Examples that remain in uncirculated or near-mint condition, especially those retaining full original red luster, are increasingly difficult to locate. Minor varieties, such as subtle dye variations or strike differences, can further enhance desirability. The challenge of finding pristine specimens drives collector demand, making condition one of the most critical factors influencing both rarity perception and overall value. In today's numismatic market, the value of a 1963 D. Lincoln Memorial 1 cent varies significantly based on grade and eye appeal. Circulated examples typically trade for modest premiums, while high-grade uncirculated coins can range from $20 to $150, with certified MS-66 or higher examples sometimes reaching $300 to $800 or more at auction. Coins with exceptional color, strike quality, or recognized varieties command even stronger prices. Steady collector interest and the coin's historical importance support gradual appreciation over time. In conclusion, the 1963 D. Abraham Lincoln Memorial 1 cent represents a compelling blend of history, artistry, and collectible appeal. As a tangible connection to the early 1960s and a respected issue within the Lincoln Cent series, it continues to captivate enthusiasts worldwide. Its classic design, copper composition, and the challenge of securing high-grade examples reinforce its status as a prized collectible and a solid long-term addition to any numismatic collection. For collectors seeking both historical meaning and enduring value, this coin remains a rewarding and inspiring pursuit point. One of the most compelling reasons the 1963 D. Abraham Lincoln Memorial 1 cent continues to captivate enthusiasts is its ability to appeal across all levels of numismatics. For beginner collectors, it offers an affordable yet historically rich entry point into U.S. coin collecting. For advanced numismatists, the pursuit shifts toward finding top-tier graded examples with blazing original luster, razor-sharp details, and flawless surfaces. This wide-ranging appeal ensures constant demand, keeping the coin relevant and admired decades after its release. It truly embodies the idea of a prized treasure that grows more fascinating the closer it is studied. Professional grading plays a crucial role in defining the desirability and market strength of the 1963 D. Lincoln Memorial Cent coins, certified by reputable grading services such as PeaceGS or NGC, provide collectors with confidence regarding authenticity, condition, and long-term value. In higher mint state grades, even small differences, such as cleaner fields, stronger strikes, or richer red coloration, can lead to significant value increases. As a result, certified examples often command premium prices and are highly sought after by serious collectors who understand the importance of precision and preservation. Proper storage is essential to maintaining the beauty and value of the 1963 D cent. Because of its high copper content, the coin is particularly vulnerable to environmental damage such as oxidation, toning, or spotting if improperly handled. Experienced collectors emphasize the use of protective holders, climate-controlled storage, and minimal direct contact. Preserving the coin in its original condition ensures that its visual appeal and market demand remain strong, reinforcing its reputation as a lasting collectible with enduring value. For collectors assembling complete Lincoln Memorial Cent collections, the 1963 D issue is an indispensable component. While not the rarest date, it represents an essential building block that anchors the early 1960s segment of the series. A high-grade 1963 D cent adds balance and visual harmony to a complete set, especially when matched with similarly preserved examples from neighboring years. Its inclusion enhances the historical narrative of the collection, linking artistry, production quality, and national heritage into a cohesive whole. Ultimately, the United States Abraham Lincoln Memorial 1 cent from 1963 D stands as far more than a simple penny. It is a symbol of American history, craftsmanship, and enduring fascination. Its classic design, meaningful historical context, and strong collector demand ensure that it remains relevant in today's market and well into the future. As a tangible connection to the past and a respected piece of numismatic art, this coin continues to reward those who seek it out, solidifying its place as a timeless and cherished collectible in the world of numismatics. Next up in the United States, Abraham Lincoln Memorial 1 cent from 1966 with no mint mark stands as a fascinating and deeply respected piece in American numismatics, captivating enthusiasts with its rich symbolism, mid-20th century heritage, and enduring collector appeal. While often overlooked by casual observers, this coin has steadily earned recognition as a prized treasure among dedicated collectors who appreciate subtle rarity, historical context, and condition-based value. Its connection to a unique transitional period in U.S. coinage history, combined with strong market interest in high-grade examples, has elevated the 1966 Lincoln Memorial Cent into a truly desirable collectible. For many numismatists, it represents not just a penny, but a tangible link to an important era of American monetary evolution. The 1966 Lincoln Memorial 1 cent was minted during a remarkable chapter in U.S. history, when the nation was navigating economic pressures, rising metal costs, and rapid social change. Produced at the Philadelphia Mint, this coin bears no mint mark, consistent with Philadelphia issues of the time. Notably, 1966 fell within the period when the U.S. Mint suspended regular proof coinage and instead issued special mint set (SMS) coins, giving this cent a distinct place within the Lincoln Memorial series. Featuring the iconic portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, America's 16th president. This coin continues the legacy first introduced in 1909, honoring Lincoln's enduring influence and cementing the cent as a powerful symbol of American ideals and continuity. Artistically, the 1966 Lincoln Memorial 1 cent is instantly recognizable, yet deeply refined in its details. The obverse displays Victor David Brenner's timeless portrait of Abraham Lincoln, marked by strong facial definition and dignified expression when well struck. The reverse features Frank Gasparo's elegant depiction of the Lincoln Memorial, complete with the tiny seated statue of Lincoln visible within the structure. An artistic achievement that continues to impress collectors. Struck in a copper alloy composition, the coin weighs approximately 3.11 grams and measures 19 millimeters in diameter. In higher grade or SMS finishes, the surfaces reveal a smooth, satiny texture and sharp design elements that significantly enhance its visual appeal. What truly sets the 1966 no-mint Mark Lincoln cent apart is its association with special mint set production, which resulted in coins that often display superior strike quality compared to regular circulation issues. Some examples exhibit notably sharp rims, squared edges, and enhanced detail, making them especially desirable to specialists. While major dramatic errors are scarce, collectors actively search for subtle varieties, including die polish lines, strike differences, and minor double die characteristics. These nuanced features add layers of intrigue and desirability, transforming what appears to be a simple cent into a coin rich with collectible depth. Although millions of 1966 cents were struck, true rarity emerges when condition enters the equation. Circulated examples are common, but finding pieces in uncirculated or near-perfect condition, especially those with SMS characteristics, is increasingly challenging. Coins with full red original luster, clean fields, and minimal contact marks are particularly scarce today. This condition sensitivity fuels collector demand, as pristine examples stand out dramatically against the abundance of worn pieces. As a result, the 1966 Lincoln Memorial cent has become a textbook example of how preservation transforms availability into rarity. In today's numismatic market, the value of a 1966 no-mint Mark Lincoln Memorial 1 cent varies widely based on grade and finish. Circulated examples typically trade for modest amounts, while uncirculated coins may range from $5 to $30. However, certified high-grade pieces, especially SMS examples graded MS 66 or higher, can command $100 to $500, with exceptional specimens occasionally reaching higher prices in competitive auctions. Strong eye appeal, original color, and professional certification significantly enhance value, reflecting steady appreciation driven by collector confidence and historical importance. Collectors are drawn to the 1966 Lincoln Memorial cent because it perfectly blends accessibility with challenge. It is affordable enough for beginners, yet nuanced enough for advanced numismatists seeking top population examples. Its role within the SMS era, combined with its classic design and historical resonance, makes it especially appealing to those building date and variety Lincoln cent collections. For many enthusiasts, owning a high-grade 1966 cent offers the satisfaction of holding a beautifully preserved artifact from a pivotal moment in U.S. mint history. For those pursuing this coin, prioritizing certified, high-grade examples is key. Look closely for sharp design details, original red coloration, and smooth surfaces free from excessive marks. Purchasing from reputable dealers, established auctions, or trusted numismatic platforms helps ensure authenticity and fair pricing. Proper storage in airtight holders or certified slabs is essential to preserve condition, while avoiding unnecessary handling protects the coin's delicate surfaces. Engaging with collector communities and following recent auction results can also provide valuable insight into emerging trends and pricing movements. In conclusion, the 1966 United States Abraham Lincoln Memorial 1 cent with no mint mark stands as a compelling blend of history, artistry, and condition-driven rarity. Far more than an ordinary penny, it serves as a tangible connection to the past, capturing a unique moment in American coinage while continuing to captivate enthusiasts worldwide. Its steady market demand, visual elegance, and historical depth firmly establish it as a prized collectible and a rewarding addition to any serious numismatic collection. For collectors who value substance over hype, the 1966 Lincoln Memorial cent remains a timeless and enduring treasure point. One of the most intriguing aspects of the 1966 Abraham Lincoln Memorial 1 cent is its no mint mark, a detail that quietly enhances its historical character. Struck exclusively at the Philadelphia Mint, the absence of a mint mark places this coin firmly within the traditional backbone of U.S. coin production. For collectors, this feature reinforces authenticity and connects the piece to an era when Philadelphia served as the primary engine of American coinage. The no mint mark issue also appeals to specialists who focus on subtle distinctions within the Lincoln Memorial series, where even small details carry meaningful significance and add depth to a collection. The 1966 cents association with special mint sets continues to fuel strong collector interest decades later. Unlike standard proof coins, SMS issues occupy a fascinating middle ground, combining sharper strikes with a satin-like finish that sets them apart from ordinary circulation coins. Collectors actively seek these examples because they reflect a unique mint experiment during a time of economic adjustment and rising production costs. This distinctive production method elevates the 1966 Lincoln Memorial cent beyond its face value, transforming it into a conversation piece that represents innovation, adaptation, and resilience within the U.S. Mint. In higher grades, the 1966 Lincoln Memorial 1 cent can be truly stunning. Coins that retain full red luster exhibit warm copper tones and crisp design elements that bring both the obverse portrait and reverse memorial to life. The clean lines of the Lincoln Memorial, paired with a sharply defined bust of Lincoln, create a visual balance that captivates enthusiasts. This eye appeal plays a crucial role in desirability, as collectors are often willing to pay significant premiums for coins that display exceptional color, strike quality, and overall harmony. From an investment perspective, the 1966 no mint mark Lincoln cent offers stability rather than speculation, a quality highly valued by seasoned numismatists. While it may not be the rarest cent in the series, its consistent demand and limited supply of top-condition examples have supported gradual value appreciation over time. Auction records and private sales demonstrate that high-grade and SMS-certified pieces continue to attract competitive bidding, reflecting confidence in the coin's long-term relevance. This steady performance reinforces its reputation as a dependable and respectable collectible. Ultimately, the enduring legacy of the 1966 Abraham Lincoln Memorial 1 cent lies in its ability to tell a layered story, one of history, artistry, and careful preservation. It stands as a reminder that true numismatic value often resides not in extreme rarity alone, but in context, condition, and collector passion. As a prized treasure within the Lincoln Memorial series, this coin continues to captivate enthusiasts, offering both emotional satisfaction and lasting worth. For those who appreciate the finer details of American coinage, the 1966 no mint mark cent remains a timeless symbol of numismatic excellence. Next up in the United States, Abraham Lincoln Memorial 1 cent from 1972, D stands as a fascinating and deeply admired piece within the long-running Lincoln cent series, captivating enthusiasts with its blend of history, artistry, and enduring popularity. Struck at the Denver Mint and bearing the distinctive D mint mark, this coin represents an era when the humble penny was still a vital part of everyday commerce. To collectors, the 1972 D Lincoln Memorial cent is far more than spare change. It is a prized treasure that reflects America's cultural continuity and numismatic tradition. Its widespread circulation, combined with the challenge of locating high-grade examples today, has fueled steady collector interest and sustained market demand, making it a rewarding target for both seasoned numismatists and passionate newcomers. Minted in 1972, the Lincoln Memorial 1 cent belongs to the iconic Memorial Reverse series introduced in 1959 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Produced at the Denver Mint during a period of economic adjustment and social change in the United States, the 1972 D cent served as a workhorse coin, facilitating millions of daily transactions. It reflects a time when copper-based coinage was still standard, just before later composition changes altered the feel and substance of the cent forever. As a tangible connection to the early 1970s, this coin links collectors directly to an era defined by shifting monetary policy, evolving design traditions, and enduring respect for America's 16th president. Within the broader Lincoln Memorial Cent series, the 1972 D issue occupies an important place due to its high production numbers and lasting presence in circulation. While not a low-mintage rarity, its significance lies in how it embodies the peak years of the copper alloy cent and the maturity of the memorial design. Collectors often view it as a representative example of the Denver Mint's output during this period, showcasing consistent craftsmanship and reliability. As part of complete date and mint collections, the 1972 D cent is essential, reinforcing its importance as a foundational piece that helps tell the full story of the Lincoln Memorial era. The design of the 1972 D Lincoln Memorial 1 cent remains instantly recognizable and deeply symbolic. The obverse features Victor D. Brenner's enduring portrait of Abraham Lincoln, rendered with dignified detail and quiet strength, accompanied by the inscriptions Liberty and I in God We Trust. The reverse displays the Lincoln Memorial itself, with subtle architectural lines and at its center, a tiny seated statue of Lincoln, an artistic achievement that continues to impress collectors. Struck in a 95% copper alloy, the coin measures 19 millimeters in diameter and weighs 3.11 grams, giving it the rich tone and solid feel that many collectors prefer. The small D mint mark beneath the date adds an extra layer of identity and desirability. In high-grade or uncirculated condition, the 1972 D cent can exhibit remarkable visual appeal, often displaying warm red or red-brown surfaces with sharp design elements. While the most famous double die cent of 1972 comes from the Philadelphia Mint, collectors still examine Denver issues closely for minor die variations, repunched mint marks, or strike anomalies that can elevate interest. Well-struck examples with full detail on Lincoln's hair and crisp lines on the memorial columns are especially admired, and such quality pieces stand out dramatically compared to heavily circulated counterpart. Although millions of 1972 D Lincoln Memorial cents were minted, true rarity emerges when condition is considered. Most surviving examples show wear, contact marks, or muted color from decades of circulation. Coins preserved in uncirculated or near-mint condition, particularly those retaining original red luster, are far scarcer than raw mintage figures suggest. This condition sensitivity drives collector demand, as locating pristine examples requires patience and careful selection. Certified coins graded by reputable services are especially sought after, as they confirm authenticity, grade, and long-term collectible value. In today's numismatic market, the 1972 D Lincoln Memorial 1 cent offers an accessible yet meaningful investment opportunity. Circulated examples typically trade for modest premiums, but uncirculated coins can range from $5 to $25, depending on color and strike quality. High-grade certified pieces, particularly those graded MS 65 red or higher, may command $50 to $150 or more, while exceptional specimens or notable varieties can reach even higher prices in competitive auctions. The coin's historical importance, classic copper composition, and consistent collector demand support steady appreciation rather than speculative spikes, making it a stable and appealing collectible. Collectors pursuing the 1972 D cent are advised to prioritize quality over quantity. Seek coins with strong luster, minimal contact marks, and well-defined details, and consider certified examples for added confidence. Always purchase from reputable dealers, established auctions, or trusted collector networks, and take time to inspect coins carefully for surface originality and potential varieties. Proper storage is essential. Use protective holders or capsules, avoid unnecessary handling, and store coins in a cool, dry environment to preserve their copper surfaces. Engaging with collector communities and staying informed about market trends can further enhance the collecting experience. In conclusion, the United States Abraham Lincoln Memorial 1 cent from 1972 D represents a compelling blend of history, artistry, and condition-based rarity. While rooted in everyday circulation, it has evolved into a prized collectible that captivates enthusiasts and serves as a tangible connection to America's past. Its enduring design, copper composition, and steady market demand reinforce its status as a meaningful addition to any Lincoln cent collection. For numismatists worldwide, the 1972 D Lincoln Memorial cent remains a rewarding pursuit, an iconic reminder that even the smallest denomination can carry lasting value, historical depth, and timeless appeal. The presence of the D mint mark on the 1972 Lincoln Memorial 1 cent adds an extra layer of historical and emotional appeal, as it ties the coin directly to the legacy of the Denver Mint, one of the most respected institutions in United States coinage. The Denver Mint was known during this era for producing coins with strong strikes and consistent quality, and the 1972 D cent is a testament to that reputation. For collectors, owning a Denver-minted Lincoln cent is like holding a piece of the mint's proud production history, reflecting precision, durability, and national trust. This association enhances the coin's desirability and reinforces its place as a valued component of mint mark-specific collections. One of the most celebrated aspects of the 1972 D Lincoln Memorial cent is its traditional 95% copper composition, a feature that resonates deeply with collectors who appreciate the classic feel of pre-1982 cents. The rich weight, warm tone, and aging characteristics of copper give this coin a sensory appeal that modern zinc-based cents simply cannot replicate. Over time, well-preserved examples develop attractive natural hues, while red-designated coins showcase brilliant original luster. This copper identity not only enhances visual charm, but also strengthens long-term collector interest, as many numismatists actively seek out these earlier copper issues to preserve a fading chapter of U.S. coinage history. For collectors assembling comprehensive Lincoln Memorial cent sets, the 1972 D issue is an indispensable building block. While it may not be the rarest date, its importance lies in completeness and historical continuity. Advanced collectors often upgrade their examples repeatedly, searching for sharper strikes, cleaner surfaces, and higher certified grades. This ongoing pursuit keeps demand alive and ensures that premium examples continue to command attention. As part of a full date and mint collection, the 1972 D cent helps tell a complete and cohesive story of the Memorial series, reinforcing its relevance across all levels of numismatics. Beyond its value to advanced collectors, the 1972 D Lincoln Memorial 1 cent holds significant appeal as an educational and entry-level coin. It serves as an ideal introduction to grading, mint marks, and condition sensitivity, allowing new collectors to develop critical evaluation skills without prohibitive cost. Many seasoned numismatists recall similar coins as the starting point of their own collecting journeys, adding a layer of nostalgia and emotional attachment. This broad accessibility ensures that the coin remains actively collected, traded, and studied, strengthening its long-term presence in the numismatic community. Ultimately, the 1972 D. Abraham Lincoln Memorial 1 cent endures because it successfully unites accessibility with depth and familiarity with lasting significance. Next up in the 1973 D. Abraham Lincoln Memorial 1 cent stands as a captivating and highly sought-after piece within the world of American numismatics. From the moment collectors first laid eyes on this coin, it has been celebrated for its intricate design, historical resonance, and enduring appeal. The D Mint mark signifies its creation at the Denver Mint, a facility renowned for producing coins that combine precision with artistic detail. For collectors, the 1973 D Lincoln cent is more than just currency. It is a tangible connection to American heritage and a prized treasure that continues to captivate enthusiasts worldwide. Historically, the 1973 D Lincoln cent was minted during a period of notable change and reflection in the United States. Part of the ongoing Lincoln Memorial series, which began in 1959 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, this coin carries a legacy of national pride and reverence. The early 1970s were marked by significant social and political shifts, and coins like this served as everyday reminders of the enduring values Lincoln represented: unity, leadership, and perseverance. Its production at the Denver Mint highlights the nationwide effort to circulate coins that reflected both artistry and historical significance. The design of the 1973 D. Lincoln cent is emblematic of mid-20th century numismatic artistry. The obverse features the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, sculpted by Victor David Brenner, with its finely detailed hair, beard, and dignified expression, a likeness that has become synonymous with American coinage. On the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial is rendered in exquisite detail, complete with miniature statues and architectural features that showcase the skill of the engravers. Struck in copper-plated zinc, weighing 3.11 grams and measuring 19.05 millimeters in diameter, The coin exhibits a warm reddish-brown hue in circulation and a brilliant luster in uncirculated conditions. The D mint mark beneath the date distinguishes it from Philadelphia minted counterparts, adding another layer of collector appeal. While the 1973 D Lincoln cent was minted in relatively high numbers compared to earlier issues, factors such as condition and varieties play a crucial role in determining its rarity. Coins that remain in mint state, MS-60, MS-70, condition, with sharp details and minimal handling marks, are highly prized, as most circulated examples show signs of wear. Varieties, such as slight die cracks, doubling on the date, or unusual striking anomalies, can also elevate a coin's desirability. The combination of condition and unique features ensures that pristine examples remain challenging to locate, making them all the more valuable to discerning collectors. Market values for the 1973 D Lincoln cent vary widely depending on condition and grading. Common circulated coins typically trade in the 10 cents to $1 range, reflecting their accessibility. However, coins in uncirculated condition, especially those graded MS-65 or higher by professional services, can command prices from $5 to $50. Rare varieties, including double die obverse or other minor mint errors, have been known to reach values of $100 or more at auction, illustrating how historical significance, visual appeal, and scarcity converge to influence the coin's market standing. For collectors eager to acquire a 1973 D Lincoln cent, practical tips are essential. Prioritizing high-grade coins is key, and purchasing from reputable dealers or certified auctions helps ensure authenticity. Careful inspection under magnification can reveal subtle varieties or mint errors, which often provide the most exciting collecting opportunities. Proper storage in protective holders, minimizing direct handling, and engaging with numismatic communities both online and in local clubs can provide insight into market trends and emerging rarities, enhancing the overall collecting experience. The 1973 D Lincoln cent's appeal lies not only in its monetary value, but in its role as a historical artifact. Owning this coin allows collectors to hold a piece of American history, appreciating Lincoln's legacy in a form that has circulated through everyday life for decades. Its enduring design, reflecting both artistry and symbolism, ensures that it remains a visually stunning addition to any collection, particularly when preserved in exceptional condition. Moreover, the coin's continued desirability reflects a broader trend in numismatics. The combination of heritage, artistry, and rarity drives collector enthusiasm. As Lincoln's image remains one of the most iconic in American coinage, the 1973 D cent continues to attract both new collectors and seasoned numismatists seeking to complete a series or acquire high-quality examples. Its presence in a collection adds prestige, historical depth, and a tangible link to the broader narrative of U.S. coinage history. In conclusion, the 1973 D. Abraham Lincoln Memorial 1 cent embodies the perfect blend of history, artistry, and collector appeal. With its distinguished design, D mint mark provenance, and potential for high-grade or rare varieties, it stands as a coin worth pursuing for both novice and experienced collectors. As a tangible connection to the past and a lasting symbol of American heritage, the 1973 D. Lincoln cent remains a prized treasure, offering enduring value and excitement to numismatists across the globe. Beyond its historical and artistic significance, the 1973 D. Lincoln cent also represents an important moment in the evolution of U.S. coinage materials and production techniques. By the early 1970s, the U.S. Mint had fully transitioned to copper-plated zinc planchets, a change that began in 1962 and reflected economic considerations while still maintaining a pleasing visual appeal. This composition gives the coin its characteristic reddish hue, which can vary in intensity depending on circulation and storage conditions. Coins preserved in original mint luster can exhibit a bright, almost reflective surface, making them particularly striking to collectors. For numismatists, understanding these subtleties in color and finish is crucial, as they often influence grading and market value, especially for those seeking premium uncirculated examples. Collectors are often drawn to the Denver Mint's distinctive characteristics as manifested in this 1973 D issue. The D mint mark itself is a small but meaningful detail, signifying not just the mint location, but also a connection to Denver's rich history in coin production. Subtle variations in strike quality, die wear, and alignment make Denver minted coins slightly different from Philadelphia minted examples, creating a niche for enthusiasts who specialize in mint-specific collecting. Over the decades, the 1973 D has accumulated a dedicated following among those who seek to understand and appreciate these finer production nuances, turning what might seem like a common cent into a study in numismatic precision and artistry. The 1973 D Lincoln cent also serves as a gateway coin for many new collectors entering the world of numismatics. Its accessibility in terms of price, coupled with the wealth of information available about the Lincoln Memorial series, makes it an ideal candidate for beginners seeking to learn grading, identify varieties, and understand the broader history of U.S. coinage. Even within casual collecting, the D Mint mark adds an element of specialization, encouraging collectors to compare strikes, examine die details, and appreciate the artistry of coins often overlooked in everyday life. For many, acquiring a high-grade 1973 D cent becomes a stepping stone to more advanced series, fostering a lifelong passion for American coins. Finally, the allure of the 1973 D Lincoln cent extends beyond its face value or market price. It is a symbol of enduring American heritage and a tangible connection to one of the nation's most revered presidents. As a piece of circulating history, it invites reflection on Lincoln's legacy and the broader narrative of the United States during the 20th century. Whether displayed in a collection, examined under magnification for subtle die variations, or shared as part of educational discussions about U.S. coinage, the 1973 D Lincoln cent continues to captivate enthusiasts. Its combination of accessibility, artistry, and historical significance ensures that it remains not just a collectible, but a treasured artifact, bridging the gap between everyday life and the rich tapestry of American numismatic history.